Konnichiwa, Webster City.
Welcome back to our second episode of Wctv.
Hey Shay, how was your week of school? I feel like this episode came really fast.
I had a great week, but Monday I was so tired.
From the dance on Saturday?
Yeah, it was great.
I had a lot of fun too. I wish it was homecoming week all over again.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun, but here's Kaylee Snotters to wrap it all up for us.
Spirit Week plus the game plus the dance. These three things add up to equal one thing: homecoming week. To kick off Spirit Week, students gathered behind the track to participate in Lynx games. They competed in races such as the dress-up relay, pyramid races, and the backwards bear walk, as well as many others. Then come Monday, the theme day started. Monday was pajama day, Tuesday was a boom of color, Wednesday was Black Dynamite Day, Thursday was fake and injury day, and Friday was purple and gold spirit day.
We brainstorm and then we post them around the school.
We prepare the same way for every game, I guess. We only play 9 times a year regular season, so my philosophy has always been that every game is just as important as every other. So
for the big homecoming game, the Lynx hosted the Humboldt Wildcats here on Lynx Field. The Lynxmen started out slow but kicked it into gear and defended, rushed, and passed their way to a 56-14 victory over the Wildcats.
This year's theme for homecoming was Boom Night. Big boom of spirit, you know.
Last but not least, there's the homecoming dance, which took place in the high school cafeteria Saturday night from 9 to midnight. Freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors all jerked, cat-daddied, and Dougie'd the night away. I think it's safe to say that Spirit Week, the game, and the dance all added up to equal a pretty successful 2011 homecoming week. This has been Kaylee Snotters reporting for Wctv.
One of my favorite parts of homecoming week was the football game. I'm so happy we won. It makes homecoming that much better.
I totally agree, and the band played well at halftime too. Michael Jackson music never gets old.
Got that right. A football game isn't complete without a halftime show.
But the band doesn't just show off their flashy outfits and skills at the football game, Tristan.
What do you mean?
Well, they have multiple concerts a year and a couple competitions too.
Sweet. When do you think those are? I might want to check one out.
I think they have a competition really soon, actually.
Here's, drumroll please, Chase Scobie.
Oh hey, didn't see you there. I was just practicing for band. Speaking of band, did you know they'll be participating in the state marching band contest this weekend? I know this seems like a lot to take in at the time, but let's see what a new band member has to say about this.
What's different about high school band than middle school band?
Well, for one, there's the different types of band. There's marching band, pep band, jazz band. We get to play for games. We get to go off and do contests. It's a whole different atmosphere, a bit more professional.
And the one teacher to help these students prepare for their big day is none other than Mr. Stye, band teacher at WCHS and Northeast Hamilton. What's new to band this year?
Well, the marching band this fall is featuring a tribute to Michael Jackson. And we dress in Michael Jackson outfits. We put on quite a halftime show. The drum major is new this year, named my daughter Rachel. As for some scheduling things, we continue our practice in the morning like we always have. And then my schedule during the day as I leave and go to Northeast Hamilton 3 afternoons a week to work with a band over there. I have a high school group over there.
Now that we've heard from a new member and the teacher, let's see what a veteran has to say. What do you like most about band?
My favorite thing would probably have to be playing familiar music.
How long have you been in band?
I've played band since 5th grade.
I'm still a little rusty on my scales, so I gotta get back to practicing. I'm Chase Scobie, reporting for WCTV.
Not to toot my own horn, but along with the band, our Fall Lynx athletics are doing really well too.
That's what happens when teams work together and work hard.
You're absolutely right. I'm proud to be a Lynx.
And you should be. Megan Hughes is too. Let's run her feature to dig into exactly how our Lynx are tackling their seasons.
All of you who go to sporting events see our athletes trying their hardest to make it to the top. But what drives these athletes at WCHS to put in their time and effort for these sports?
The season's going really well so far. We're 6-0 and we beat our biggest rival, Algona, last week.
The strong points on the team are that we're able to work really well together and get over our mistakes as a team and pump each other back up and move on to the next point.
I'm out for volleyball because it's always been my favorite sport and I've just done it since middle school.
I'm out for volleyball just because it's a really fun, fast-paced sport and I get to spend time with my friends.
Those girls are working hard on the court, but what about those cross-country girls out there running?
I decided to join the cross-country team because Nicole Heinrichs and Colby Stanley made me do it. To be my best, we weightlift during the week and have 6 days of practice. So, to help out the team, I bring a positive attitude.
Now what about our football team? That's the talk of the town.
Well, playing on a team with a bunch of guys who all work really hard and are all really good makes you want to work just as hard as you can, and the will to win is always a big thing. So I went out for football in 6th grade because it seemed like it'd be a fun thing to do, and ever since then I really enjoyed it.
It's clear that these WCHS athletes really love their sports. This is Megan Hughes reporting for Wctv.
Thanks, Megan, for the fall sports update. And now for some brief international news.
While hiking near an unmarked border of Iran, 29-year-olds Joshua Fatal and Shane Bauer were captured and taken to a prison in Iran. Along with them was Sarah Showard, who was released 1 year before Mr. Fatal and Mr. Bauer. The 3 hikers were arrested because the people of Iran were convinced that the Americans were spying, when in reality, the 3 believe it was because they were American. The 2 men were held in isolation for a little over 2 years and were returned to the U.S. on a $1 million payment that the Iranian authorities said was bail. Returning to the United States on Sunday, September 25, 2011, marked an end to the whole ordeal. The men are in the U.S. and moving on with life.
Thanks for the news on the hikers, Shay. Good luck to our football team tonight against Clear Lake.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. We will leave you with Kirk and Boone and their Mentos experiments.
Don't think of me as a little girl in a material world, trying to get mine in my due time. All I want is some fun under the sun, trying to run with the ones who be keeping it real. I know I said a lot of things back in the day, wanted to play, couldn't stay in the same place for too long, but now I got a new way of thinking.